Gentlemen, welcome back. I'm grateful you're spending a few minutes here with me today. Let me start with a simple question. How many glasses of plain water have you actually had so far today? Take a moment and think about it. Some of you might say 3, others maybe 5 or 6. And many men proudly tell me, Dr. John, I drink water all day. I stay hydrated. And that's excellent, truly. But here's something that surprises many men once they reach their 50s. Drinking plain water alone may not be enough to truly support your body the way you think it does. Water absolutely keeps you alive. There's no question about that. But after 50, plain water by itself often isn't enough to keep your body functioning at its highest level. Because while water fills the tank, it doesn't always recharge the system. Your aging cells, blood vessels, muscles, and hormones require more than just fluid. They require the right minerals to make that fluid actually work inside your body. Today I want to show you how to transform an ordinary glass of water into something far more powerful. By the end of this conversation, you'll understand how a few simple additions can turn everyday hydration into something that supports circulation, energy, stamina, and overall vitality. And once you understand this concept, you may never look at a glass of water the same way again. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from today. I always enjoy seeing this community of men from all over the world who are committed to improving their health. Now let's begin with something most people don't realize about the body after age 50. As the years pass, the way your body processes fluids and nutrients gradually changes. Your kidneys may not filter as efficiently as they once did. Your digestive system slows down slightly. Your cells become less efficient at absorbing certain minerals. And interestingly, your thirst signal often becomes weaker. This means many men believe they're drinking enough water simply because they don't feel thirsty. But deep inside the body, cells can still be struggling to maintain proper hydration. In other words, you may be hydrated on the surface, but still lacking the mineral balance required for optimal cellular function. This isn't just about preventing thirst. When cells are properly hydrated and supplied with minerals, several systems work better. Blood vessels stay flexible, muscles contract and relax more efficiently, energy production improves, circulation becomes smoother. When those mineral signals are missing, however, the opposite can occur. Blood vessels may become tighter, energy may feel lower, circulation may not move as efficiently as it once did. This is especially noticeable in areas of the body that rely heavily on healthy blood flow. So the real question becomes this: is your water simply filling your stomach, or is it actually nourishing your cells? This is where minerals come into the conversation. I'm Dr. John, and for many years I've worked with men who want to restore their strength, their energy, and their confidence as they age. One pattern I see repeatedly is this. Men come into the clinic saying something like this: Dr. John, I'm doing everything right. I drink plenty of water. I try to eat healthy. I stay active, but I still feel tired. My circulation feels weaker. My energy in the morning just isn't what it used to be. And when we take a closer look, the problem often isn't the amount of water they're drinking. It's what that water is missing. Minerals act like the electrical wiring inside the human body. They allow cells to communicate. They help muscles relax. They regulate nerve signals. They control how fluids move in and out of cells. Without minerals, water cannot perform many of these tasks effectively. Imagine your body like a high-performance vehicle. Water is the fuel, but minerals are the spark plugs that ignite the engine. Without that spark, even the best fuel can't power the machine. So today, let's walk through 4 key minerals that can transform your hydration and support your body in powerful ways after 50. The first mineral worth understanding is magnesium. Magnesium is sometimes called the relaxation mineral, and for good reason. It participates in more than 300 biochemical reactions inside your body. But one of its most important roles involves blood vessel function. Magnesium helps the smooth muscles surrounding your arteries relax. When those muscles relax, blood vessels widen and circulation improves. Without enough magnesium, arteries can remain slightly constricted. That tension limits blood flow to important tissues including the heart, the brain, and other parts of the body that rely on healthy circulation. Here's what's happening biologically. Calcium signals muscles to contract. Magnesium signals muscles to relax. When magnesium levels are too low, calcium tends to dominate. The result is tighter blood vessels and reduced flexibility within the circulatory system. You can picture it like a garden hose that's partially pinched. Water still flows, but not nearly as smoothly as it should. Restoring magnesium helps release that tension. Many men find that improving magnesium intake helps them feel calmer, sleep more deeply, and experience steadier energy during the day. A simple way to introduce magnesium into your hydration routine is by adding a small amount of magnesium glycinate powder to your morning water. It dissolves easily and is generally gentle on the stomach. Over several weeks, many men notice that mornings feel smoother and their energy levels become more stable. Now let's move to the second mineral, which is often misunderstood: sodium. When many people hear the word sodium, they immediately think of unhealthy processed foods. But natural sodium itself plays a crucial role in hydration. Sodium helps regulate how water moves into and out of cells. Without enough sodium, water tends to pass through the body quickly, rather than being absorbed effectively. That's why some people drink large amounts of water, yet still feel tired or dehydrated. Their bodies are lacking the electrolyte signals required to retain and utilize that water. Natural sources of sodium, such as unrefined sea salt or Himalayan salt, contain trace minerals that help maintain electrolyte balance. Adding just a tiny pinch of mineral-rich salt to a glass of water can enhance cellular hydration. It also supports nerve communication and muscle contraction. This doesn't mean consuming large amounts of salt. It simply means restoring a natural mineral signal that many modern diets lack. When sodium, magnesium, and water work together, hydration becomes far more effective. The third mineral we should discuss is potassium. Potassium acts as a balancing partner to sodium. Together, they maintain the electrical gradient across cell membranes. This gradient allows nerve impulses to travel, muscles to contract properly, and the heart to maintain a steady rhythm. Low potassium levels can contribute to fatigue, muscle weakness, and elevated blood pressure. Potassium also plays a role in maintaining flexible blood vessels. Adequate potassium intake helps counterbalance excessive sodium and supports healthy circulation. For men over 50, maintaining potassium balance is particularly important for cardiovascular health. Many people obtain potassium through fruits, vegetables, and electrolyte drinks. Adding a low-sugar electrolyte powder containing potassium to water once a day can help restore mineral balance, especially after exercise. Finally, let's talk about a mineral that is particularly important for men: zinc. Zinc influences many systems in the body, but it is especially significant for hormone regulation. Testosterone production depends in part on adequate zinc levels. When zinc intake is too low, testosterone production may decline. This can affect energy levels, motivation, and overall vitality. Zinc also supports immune function and prostate health. After the age of 50, maintaining prostate health becomes increasingly important for many men. One practical way to supplement zinc is through liquid zinc drops added to water. Liquid forms are often absorbed more efficiently than tablets, particularly for older adults. Now that we've explored these 4 minerals, let's translate this information into a simple daily routine. In the morning, begin the day with a large glass of water containing magnesium and a tiny pinch of mineral salt. This combination helps prepare the circulatory system for the day ahead. Around midday, a few drops of liquid zinc in water can support hormonal balance and immune health. Later in the day, particularly after physical activity, adding a potassium-rich electrolyte powder to water can help restore mineral balance and support recovery. These small habits take only minutes each day, but over time, they can support circulation, energy levels, and overall vitality. It's important to remember something encouraging. When men begin noticing fatigue, weaker circulation, or slower mornings, it's easy to assume that aging is simply taking its toll. But often what the body is experiencing isn't failure, it's feedback. The body is asking for better communication. Minerals provide that communication. They allow cells, muscles, and blood vessels to exchange the signals that keep everything functioning smoothly. You're not broken. You're simply running low on certain resources. And when those resources are restored, the body often responds remarkably well. When hydration becomes functional rather than basic, men often notice several changes. Energy becomes steadier, focus becomes clearer, sleep improves, mood stabilizes, and confidence gradually returns. Because vitality isn't about pretending to be younger than you are. It's about feeling fully alive in your own body again. Gentlemen, your body is incredibly resilient. Even after 50, it has the ability to adapt, regenerate, and perform strongly when given the right support. Instead of allowing water to remain a missed opportunity, you can turn it into a daily ritual of restoration. A moment each day where you support circulation, balance, and strength from the inside out. Start small. Introduce magnesium in the morning. Support your system with zinc during the day. Restore balance with potassium in the evening. Stick with the routine for a few weeks and observe how your body responds. Many men are surprised by how powerful these small adjustments can be. Because aging doesn't mean declining. Often it simply means adjusting your strategy. If this conversation was helpful, take a moment to like the video and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And before you go, tell me in the comments which mineral you're going to start adding to your water first. I'm Dr. John. Stay hydrated, stay strong, and remember something important. Your best years of vitality may still be ahead of you.